So because AR's inherent function is to augment and enhance the physical world, its relevance is often tied to specific locations. So this is what we call geolocal AR, and it's all about AR experiences that are anchored to physical places, and it's the topic of the latest artillery intelligence report. So first, what is geolocal AR? So also what we're calling the Metavearth, it's all about AR experiences that enhance or contextualize physical places. So we're talking 3D navigation, or informational overlays on storefronts, or virtual street art. And this all builds on the fact that geo-relevance carries value. So for example, Google click value is greater when local intent is signaled by the searcher, such as mobile near me searches. And the idea is that this carries greater transactional intent and immediacy. So companies like Google and Yelp and Foursquare and many others have built businesses around this principle in driving local search and discovery. And AR now enters the picture and will inherit many of these value drivers for geo-relevant content. So who's doing what in geolocal AR? So Google's at the top of the list with its Lens visual search tool and Live View AR navigation, and it's well positioned because of its visual database for object recognition, including Google Images and Street View, and it can identify storefronts and points of interest better than anyone. But the bigger picture for Google is to index the physical world, just like it has amassed massive value over the last 20 years indexing the web, and that all leads to what we call the Internet of Places. But of course, Google isn't alone, so Apple is similarly planting seeds for geolocal AR, including its geo anchors and its AR navigation in Apple Maps, and Project Gobi for AR-based point-of-sale engagement at retail partners. And its motivation is different than Google's in that these efforts support its larger AR play in driving its current and future hardware, which of course is its core business. Meanwhile, Facebook is developing geolocal AR products as part of its broader Metaverse play, and that includes its live maps, which spatially index the physical world. And its goal is to have this data unlock digital interactions and annotations like social connections or product promotions and local commerce. So it's sort of like Google's Internet of Places, but with a social twist. So speaking of social, Snap is likewise developing geolocal AR plans, including local lenses and Snap Scan and Snap Map and other orbiting AR efforts. Meanwhile, Niantic will be a formidable player, and not just because of Pokemon Go, but the Lightship platform, which takes the learnings and architecture of the game and spins it out for developers to build their own geolocal AR experiences. And this will be a key enabler to watch. And the list goes on. So Amazon is making a few subtle but notable geolocal AR moves, while Microsoft Mesh is a sort of enterprise version of a lot of these efforts. And then there's a long tail of startups filling out the geolocal AR value chain in various ways. So that just scratches the surface, and you can read more in the full report, but in closing, it's worth noting that geolocal AR, or the Metavearth, as we're calling it, will take years to assemble, and beyond all of these tech company efforts, there will be other supporting roles and enablers, such as 5G to enable greater location precision, and LiDAR to enable more robust spatial mapping. And altogether, these efforts will get the AR industry closer to its ultimate endgame, which is a geospatial metaverse.